Hello and welcome to Two Nerds on a Couch. I'm Beth.
And I'm Thor.
The final event to end the Fortnite Alien Invasion season is here on Sunday, or Monday for some of you in a different time zone. We are nearing the end.
So to get ready for Operation Skyfire, we've gone back through the last 14 weeks of quest and storyline to bring you a full recap of everything that happened. Please think about using code 2nerdsonacouch to support content like this. Now get out the popcorn and snacks and pull up a chair for a little while.
Let's recap the season before the Skyfire event. Quick question, what skin combo will you be wearing to the event? Let us know in the comments below. Week -2.
Between the ramblings from Mari on her radio show, DVDs of crop circles sent to the creators, crop circles in the game, posters in real life, and the posters in the game at the end of Season 6, we started understanding that aliens were coming.
The last few days of Season 6, we started getting abducted mid-game. The aliens were already trying to scan us for clues about our island, the loop, and the 0 point.
Then, the rest of them showed up.
The island is certainly no stranger to strange phenomena. Never before have we seen anything quite like this.
Jonesy, being newly loopified, had enough sense and understanding left to realize he needed to be disguised right away to hide from the IO as a cow. He hid from the aliens as well. The Guernsey skin was available day 1 of Season 7.
You gotta hit the weak spot.
Week 1, our first day in-game, we saw several changes, from the Battle Pass layout and reward system, to a new customizable skin to go with the theme for Season 7. We also saw some map changes indicating there was something special going on at specific POIs each game and the ever-present shadow of the Mothership.
We received legendary quests from Bunker Jonesy to gather intel from NPCs, info for samples on the Aftermath area, collect IO tech weapons to be analyzed, and interact with his conspiracy board. Oh, and just for fun, he wanted us to place rubber duckies around the map. This was Jonesy's way of telling us something, but we didn't quite know what just yet.
What exactly is the function of a rubber duck?
Week 2, we received orders from someone to interact with a dead drop in Weeping Woods. Rick had us get body scanned to determine whether we were human or aliens. Then Maven was trying to see where allegiances were with other NPCs on the island and had us talk to them. Rook had us get up to speed with the latest IO weaponry, and Marigold had us damage IO guards to test us.
Week 3, we had an update to 17.10. The Mothership Abduction started and the Cosmic Summer event was underway. Getting abducted into the Mothership for the first time was definitely a different experience, and we were test subjects for the aliens. At the end of the experiment, they would reward us for our participation with loot depending on how well we could pick up the golden orbs. Do you remember your first Mothership experience?
By Wednesday of week 3, Dr. Sloan determined we were finally ready to receive orders from her. We spoke with NPCs, Beach Brutus had us place welcome signs, Sunny had us place boom boxes around Believer Beach, and Joey had us disrupt the mothership's communications. Then we collected cans of cat food to help feed the aliens. We were inviting them to a party, perhaps?
Week 4, it seemed Hayseed's cousin, Farmer Steel, got abducted by aliens and didn't return. We searched the farm for clues, went looking for him at his favorite places, and put up missing person signs to try and find Farmer Steel.
Then Hayseed got worried and started prepping for Doomsday. We collected Doomsday prepper guides and gathered food for Hayseed. We started seeing the initial changes to the farm that Hayseed put in place, and alien nanites were introduced to the island. We helped Dr. Sloan learn about Mari's radio show, tried to welcome the aliens in Holly Hatchery as they started terraforming, danced with Zig and Choppy, and purposefully got brainworms so Sunny could see just how conversational we still were.
Week 6 brought us Beth's favorite item of the season, the inflatable. We bounced around the island happily. This week was more about cows than any other week of Fortnite ever, as Dr. Sloan's orders implied. She had us place prepper supplies around Hayseed's farm, test the aliens by disguising as an inflatable, lure the aliens in with cow decoys, and damage UFOs piloted by aliens. All this was done in an attempt to win Hayseed over to the IO.
One of the most immediate map changes we saw was the rainbow in the sky over Steamy Stacks. Holly Hatchery was fully terraformed into an alien incubation area, and Bushranger became apparent through the Week 7 legendary quests. He tried to have us help the aliens by building hatcheries, locating a few alien eggs, collect records to play them music, keep the eggs warm, and he had us get books on parenting.
Got me right over there. Oh, heck it.
Week 8 gave us some really fun items as well. We got the plasma cannon, which ate through builds like crazy. The Gravitron was all the rage as we picked up random items and threw them around to see where they would land. Week 8 had its sad moments as well with the passing of Bushranger, and we saw that someone had buried him near Risky Reels.
Slurpy Swamp was about to get abducted, and Hayseed was adding on to his fortifications, while someone was infiltrating the IO. Dr. Sloan tried to have us figure out who by placing wiretaps around IO bases, interacting with the IO computers, talking to NPCs to find out who the mole was. And she had us mind wipe Human Bill, Swamp Stalker, and Bunker Jonesy, so they wouldn't remember to search for any more clues or possibly help the mole.
Week 9, we went on a wild ride during the Rift Tour, which had us fighting the Storm King, my favorite part of the event, helping fellow gamers, and we watched as Ariana Grande turned into a butterfly. Turns out the aliens had abducted us and scanned our memories and played them back to us.
Slurpy got fully abducted in Week 9, and Bill and Ted tried to come up with a plan, as did the IO. Cat food billboards popped up, and Dr. Sloan had us disable them. She also had us collect samples in Holly Hatchery to be analyzed, eliminate alien trespassers, place bioscanners in Holly, and place probes throughout the map in order to spy on the aliens.
We unlocked Superman in Week 10 through challenges and were introduced to 3 new NPCs from the DC Universe. Free Guy came to the island in an ATM along with challenges to unlock his emote. We got abducted on purpose per Dr. Sloan's orders, collected a Gravitron, placed cameras at landing ship locations, and visited an abductor, all to investigate the alien tech and learn the mothership's layout. Once we completed these tasks, she mentioned something about a counterattack.
Coral Castle was being abducted, and the IO set up camps nearby to study this phenomenon. But even more importantly, in Week 11, a new game mode was added called Imposter.
We've run things successfully for thousands of years. We, the imagined order, facing crisis after crisis, without a single failure. But since Jones betrayed us, now it's clear. He wasn't working alone.
There is a ton of lore inside the imposter mode, such as the tiny Kevin the Cube. The IO studying him? Are they rowing him? And what is the Zapatron doing there? So many questions in here, and clearly some conspiracy theorists inside the IO as well.
Let's turn our attention back to the main BR island. Dr. Sloan had us trying to recruit Joey to the IO. We fished, collected vintage cat food, gathered flowers and wood to make a basket to give to Joey. When we talked to them, we gathered intel and they agreed to try and steer their people in a different direction.
Coral Castle is fully changed now, with part of it inside the mothership in Week 12, and the main Slurpee building is completely gone from the mothership and the island. This week, Dr. Sloan had us craft alien weapons, practice with IO weapons by shooting target dummies, search for books about explosives, deploy scanners in various alien biomes, and finally, we were to collect alien devices, presumably to cloak the bomb, and activate the countermeasure device.
Someone set up us the bomb.
The final update of Chapter 2, Season 7 happened during Week 13. AC's construction seemed to have been finished, and he's probably done fortifying the farm. The IO has left their underground area, and we know why. The tail end of Week 13 saw the abduction of Corny Complex begin.
Marigold had us jam signals at Corny Complex, leave secret documents at a bus stop so the mole might be outed, talk with Sunny, Joey, or Dreamflower to see if they'll spill the beans to the mole, take an IO car to Holly Hatchery, and put cat food around the IO base at Corny Complex.
Week 14 is only a few days, but will be jam-packed as we get ready for Operation Skyfire. The legendary quest will have us warn characters of the impending doom, as Dr. Sloan is sure the mothership will be brought down. Not only that, but we'll be placing warning signs around the island to warn the other island's inhabitants. The IO is also pulling out and cutting off communication sources to stop the mole from sabotaging Operation Skyfire.
The end of the season will happen once we've completed the Operation Skyfire event. Will we learn what happened to Jonesy and the Foundation? Does the IO fall back to the bunker near Caddy Corner? Will we succeed, or will the aliens win? Where has the 0 point been all this time?
These questions and more will be answered during Operation Skyfire. Are you ready? And thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video, leave some comments down below on what you think is going to happen after Operation Skyfire, and don't forget to subscribe to keep these coming. And don't forget to use code 2nerds on a couch in the item shop.
And we'll see you next time. Bye!